Okay, so we're gonna introduce the e-collar just so she has a great start to it, great first impression. So as I mentioned, this goes from 0 to 100. We're gonna be using like a 2 to basically get her to understand this sensation means come to me for a treat. So since she knows the clicker, I will use that. So, there we go. Good. Okay. So I will show you when I bring her home how to turn it on, how to use all the different functions. There we go. Okay, and actually I need to put this on a different setting. There we go. So I just set it so that you can have it make a sound like that. So the noise comes from the receiver, which is always going to be right by her ear, so she can always hear you calling her. So like I said, we're going to use the lowest level that she can perceive. The little attachment that I have on there for you is for long fur, and so that just really helps get the proper fit. You do need to make sure that the contact points are making contact with the skin, otherwise it won't work. So kind of like an electric fence collar. It does have to be very snug, so I give you this special bungee collar. So you want to put it on like on the side of their neck because that's where the muscle is, and it's a little more flat so you can get better contact. These are a little long, so I might just like tuck it under her collar so she doesn't decide to chew on it. Okay, so all we're doing, similar to loading a clicker, since she already understands that, I'll use that first. So we're just trying to figure out what is the lowest level she can perceive. So I have it on a 3 right now, and I'll raise my hand behind me when I press the button. So all we're looking from her, let me make sure you can see her on the screen. Yep. All we're looking for is any slight difference, like do her eyes move, do her ears change, does her expression change, just any indication that, here, I want you to be able to see. Any indication that something is different or that she perceives a difference. So, yeah, she's like, what was that? Okay, so that was a 3. Go down to a 2. Oh, now she's looking at me because I'm talking. Yeah, she definitely feels that. Down to a 1. Yeah, she definitely feels that. Okay, so we're going to associate the stim of the e-collar with a click and then a reward. So, stim, yes. I'm just so used to saying yes because that's my word. I use that instead of a clicker. Another little detail, I hold the treat very close to me because I want the dog to get close. You figured out this game, didn't you? So I'll wait for her to get a little bit distracted. Are you tangled up? There you go. You're jumping rope. So, you know, at first this is on leash because the e-collar is not directional. She could just as easily think, okay, I need to go that direction. Maybe I need to go over there. She has 360 degrees of options. So when we're in the teaching phase like this, you want to make her really understand, okay, you're over there. I want you to take the shortest path to me. So I wait for her to get a little bit distracted before we start again. I also back up. So the sequence is button, she looks, click, and then treat. My timing was kind of bad there. You're silly. You're a silly one. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Well, quit while we're ahead there. I think that went really well. Just very simple first lesson there. Okay, so this is another tool you can use when you want to sit down, do some work or whatever, called Sit on the Dog. So personally, I will use my foot really more, but you're just tethering the dog and waiting till they get bored enough to lay down, not paying them any attention at all. And it just kind of conditions them to lay down at your feet and do nothing because there's not really any option of anything else to do. So I have to order some stuff online, and we'll just wait till she gets bored. She's a smart one.